Alright, so you guys asked for it, so I'm going to do it. Individual stories on all my cats. I'll do one a day, and we're going to start from the start with Fluffy. So I'll do what I know about his history before he came to me, how he came to me, and how he's going after I've adopted him. So this is Fluffy. A lot of you know him. He's the king. And I got him over 3 years ago now. So I'd been living a fairly nomadic life for 10 years. I was in the military and I'd just gotten out of the military a year and a half before. Moved down here, got a job, settled down, bought this place, and I'm like, I want a companion. I lived alone, and it's closed now, a shelter within walking distance of me. And one weekend my friend was over. We decided to go for a walk, get some breakfast, and we're like, oh, we'll just drop into the shelter and have a look. Now, at this point in time, I was thinking about getting a dog. So I'm like, we'll have a look, see what's there. Maybe I'll leave my name and put an inquiry for like a younger rescue dog, under a year old that I can train up and have as a companion. And the way the shelter was set up, so you walk in the front doors and then all the cats are along this wall and then the dogs are out the back in the kennels. So I never made it out to the dogs. I was just walking through and there were some kittens, there were some older cats, and I came across this, and it's very important to note, this was a no-kill shelter as well. So I came across right in the back corner, tucked away behind everything, was this cage. Would have been about this high and about this wide, like from that end of the cat bed to here. And inside it was Fluffy and another cat named Tig, who was a ginger boy. He was completely blind and he was 16 at the time, and Fluffy was 11. And I just walked up to the cage and I'm just looking at all the cats, and I've seen Tig and I'm like, oh, fuck, that cat is blind. And then, so I asked one of the staff, I'm like, what's the deal with these two? And so they were a bonded pair, lived together all of Fluffy's life. And then, unfortunately, the little old lady that owned them had passed away and none of her family could take them in. And they'd been in the shelter for 8 months at that point, because they were a bonded pair. The shelter wouldn't give them away individually. Everyone wanted Fluffy Man, but no one wanted to take Tig, because he was 16 and blind. So I went, fuck it. Looks like I'm getting 2 cats. So I'd walk there, so I'm like, give me an hour. I'm going to run home, grab my car, go to Kmart, get the basics I need, and I'll be back in an hour. And stuff like, yeah, sure. So I did exactly that. Ran home, went to Kmart, grabbed a cheap litter tray, couple of cat beds, some food bowls and some toys, and a cat carrier. And I was back at the shelter within the hour. Signed the documents, got them for $50 for 2, because they'd been there so long, and brought them home. And it was me, Tig, and Fluffy for a little bit. Unfortunately, Tig passed away about 6 months after I brought him home. But he passed away in a loving home with me and Fluffy, and he didn't die in that cage. So I'm very happy about that. Since I got him, so he's 14 now, Fluffy. And he likes to sit on his chair out in the catio when it's sunny and watch the sunrise and the sunset. He gets grumpy every time I bring a new cat in. He got very depressed when Tig first passed away, but he's got Pudding now, and him and Pudding are pretty much bonded at this point. Pudding's a little younger, and I'll get into Pudding's story on another day. But yeah, he's living his best life. He really likes to sit either out in the catio or in the window and watch the world go by and watch the birdies. He refuses to poop in a litter box. He will only poop in my shower. But that's not something that I'm too concerned about or trying to correct. He can poop in the shower if he wants. He's an old man. I'll just clean it up. It's not the worst place in the world for him to poop. And he not a treat man. Likes food. The only treat I've ever found that he'll take is Spam, which is extremely high in sodium, so he gets it like twice a year. Very little bits. And he loves a good brush. That's it, and that is Fluffy's story. Isn't it, darling boy? Oh, and he loves attention, and he loves the pity pats, and he is the biggest cuddle bug in the world.